getting through to people and making people see that it's going to be a great night of fights and how important it is. Cannot stress that enough, to come out and support these local shows. That they're too important not to.
Absolutely spot on. Next up we have got John Johnson versus Karl Holland.
Yeah, John, a guy I know very well. Karl coming out of the Fighting for Fitness camp. Obviously, big influence from the Aspinalls as well there.
Yeah, he's 2-0. He made his debut on UKFC in September and won by a triangle sub in round 1. And he fought on Kingdom 5 as well, the last time out, and put on a great performance.
Yeah, seems like a really good prospect. Takes on John Johnson, a guy with 4 wins, 1 loss. And a guy with really, really slick jiu-jitsu, in my opinion. Both guys are well-rounded in this fight, but I think where John certainly has the edge is going to be on the ground.
Yeah, Karl is definitely more of a striker, but like I said, you know, being around the Aspinalls and the jiu-jitsu level over there, it'd be interesting to see how his jiu-jitsu matches up.
You know, he picked up his blue belt probably, I think it was about a year ago from Andy Aspinall. So he's confident on the mat. It's not that, you know, this is not a striker versus grappler. John himself has got some really good stand-up too, so.
Do you think that plays a part when a young fighter has someone in the gym that kind of has that legacy, I suppose, behind them? You think it makes an impact that they feel a little bit more confident, maybe?
Yeah, John Johnson also, the younger brother of Scott Johnson, professional flyweight. So he's got an older brother who can guide him and support him and train with him and teach him. And John, another guy with a lot of support here tonight. Coming off a loss against Mo Safi in his last fight, John, so he'd be wanting to get back in the W column. Both guys young in their careers.
He's coming off a loss, isn't he, Johnson?
Yeah, against Mo Safi. I think the wrestling was a factor in that fight, so it'd be good to see how John's wrestling looks tonight. Is that something he's improved on? Because obviously when jiu-jitsu's your main weapon, then obviously the wrestling is the key to unlocking those opportunities. Certainly looks confident tonight, John Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest will be 3 rounds of 3 minutes. Introducing first, the red corner. Show your support for Karl. And across the cage, his opponent in the blue corner. Make some noise for John Johnson.
Fight number 11 now, underway.
Goes so quickly, doesn't it?
I say, as we progress up the card, you'll just see those little things we talked about become more and more evident. The composure, the not rushing your work, the fakes and the feints, you know, good shape, good movement in the cage, looking to be in the centre. Nice patient start from these two.
Nice calf kick from
Yeah,
Karl
30
Holland.
seconds in. First real good strike landed by Karl. John looking like he just wants to hold the centre for now. He's starting to back his man up. Are we going to see John looking for a takedown off the cage soon? Oh, there's the guillotine. That could be tight. That looks tight to me.
That is on.
That is
That's
very
beautiful.
tight. Yeah, that could be over. That's tight.
Oh, he's tapped.
Yeah, nice. Great win for John Johnson.
That is real slick.
First round submission.
Jumped on it straight away.
I knew if he got into them situations with Karl, he was going to be a level better.
And you know, to pull that off takes a certain amount of confidence as well, you know.
Yeah, Karl Holland's coming in here on a 2-fight win streak. And that's an excellent win for John Johnson there. Puts him back in the win column.
Yeah, he was very patient, wasn't he? Took his time and...
Yeah, and listen, the more you do that, the more good things will happen for you. It was Karl in the end who come out there and forced it. I think he didn't need to shoot on John. You know, if I was in the corner of Karl Holland tonight, I would have said, let's keep this on the feet. John Johnson's got the jiu-jitsu on us.
What do you say to a fighter like that who, I mean, he hasn't even gotten an opportunity to get into it for it to be over so quick, you know?
Yeah, this is where those internal assets matter now. Is like, are you going to go and beat yourself up? Are you going to blame yourself, going to blame everyone else? Or you're just going to literally take the feedback, get back to the gym, back to the drawing board and get moving forward?
Absolutely.
It's frustrating, but that's the game.
That's the game. We love the game,
No,
right?
look, one man's loss is another man's gain.
This is it.
John Johnson 5-1 now.
Looked like he hadn't missed a beat either.
Asking for the belt there. Lots of bantamweight fights on the card as well, including a bantamweight title fight. So he's certainly putting himself out there.
Yeah, 100%.
The all-important post-win pick.
If you were to have a fight, Lydia, what would you walk out to?
Do you know what? It's a question I ask myself all the time. I think AC/DC Back to Black.
Really? Yeah. Wow, I love that. I love that.
Or Jordan McCann, one or the other, I don't know.
I prefer the AC/DC.
I know, right? It changes all the time. It's whatever, you know, change it up.
What would you say is in your music playlist? We were on about this with Dean.
Say that again?
What would you say is in your music playlist?
Oh, it's very, very... You want me to take a look live right now? It's varied. Do you know what? I listen from solfeggio frequencies to like heavy metal, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, it's
I would never imagine you to listen to heavy metal.
Oh yeah, Pantera, one of my favourite bands of all time. Do you know Pantera?
I don't.
Oh, for shame.
I was nodding my head in confidence thinking you wouldn't ask that.
You were found out.
Yeah. Time for some big boys. We've seen a lot of bantamweights and flyweights.
You know what? I think it's about time we had a couple of big, strong middleweights in the cage now. We've seen the speed and the technique of the younger weight classes a lot. The smaller weight classes a lot this evening. The flyweights, lots of bantamweights.
Elliot McGibbon against Ryan Hennessy. Now, I was told this is a fight that has been scheduled 3 times before. So it's a fight that's finally happened. It's a fight that these guys have both prepared for, they're both known about. So it should be interesting to see how these guys get on against each other.
Yeah, and listen, if you've been matched against a guy 3 times and done fight camps or even arm fight camps, like, that guy's going to have spent a lot of time on your mind, and you've done a lot of training for that particular fight.
McGibbon obviously fights out of Urban Kings. He's 5-2. He just received his purple belt, and he's got 2 wins by TKO and 1 guillotine.
I don't know much about Elliot, but I know a little bit about his opponent, Ryan.
Well, Elliot, you know, he just lost his last fight on FCC, but he was on a 3-fight win streak before that, so it'll be interesting to see how he bounces back after a loss, after being on such a good streak.
You know, I'm speaking to the guys backstage, and, you know, a few of them are coming off the back of a loss and have had great performances here tonight. And it's super interesting to, you know, hear them talk about, like we're saying, the mindset, I suppose, of having to get back into the gym. Sam Captain, I think, was saying he was out for 2 years and came off the back of a loss. And he was saying, like, the mental fortitude that it takes to stay quiet, and you have people talking, saying, oh, you lost your last fight. And we see it so many times that when fighters do lose a fight, the first thing they want to do is get back in there, right? It seems very difficult that, you know, to let them pace themselves, like take time out, refocus, regroup, and then get back in there. So it's very admirable to see fighters coming back from the losses and putting on great performances.
It's a big mental challenge, isn't it? It can either make or break you. But yeah, you are right. It's almost like natural instinct when you lose a fight to kind of want to get back in there straight away. But sometimes it just does make more sense to kind of take some time, regroup, especially if it's something you need to work on. There's no harm in taking a break.
That's the ultimate thing. These guys are amateurs for a reason.
Yeah.
They're not the finished article. And they've got to realise that every time they come up short, it's an opportunity to grow.
Absolutely.
When you're winning, it's easy to not look at yourself and get the mirror out. But when you're losing, you've really got to, as you said, regroup, make some changes, adjust, and then go again.
I mean, from your perspective, Dean, like, I don't want to make it sound like you've been in the game. You're like some old man here, but I mean, you've got the experience there. You're someone who we look to for, you know, the blueprint on how to do things. And do you imagine it's a little bit more difficult and different for young fighters now because of maybe social media and because there's a lot of back chat? That's something maybe like...
Yeah, no, it can definitely influence people's like mindset and how they approach things. And again, I just think like the guys who work quietly and just crack on behind the scenes, they're going to be the guys who perform the best. And sometimes you can get too involved in your social media hype and making sure you're putting content out of every single workout you do, when actually the crux of this is what's going on with the tactical development. So
absolutely,
it's a fine balance, isn't it, with today's age, in the sense that you want to be able to self-promote yourself. It's about doing it the right way and knowing how to market yourself as opposed to making everything about filming.
Don't get too busy on the market and that you forget to do the training. But the Ryan Hennessy camp is a very strong camp at Trident MMA. Harry McKnight, super high level black belt. Tim Barnett in the corner as well. Real experience, UK MMA veteran, former BAMMA champion. So two really strong teams here going head to head. Ryan Hennessy's done a lot of sparring with Hayder Khan, a guy from our gym as well back in the day. So I've seen him in action and he's very strong and he's very powerful.
Introducing first, the red corner, fighting out of Aaron Kings, Elliot McGibbon. And across the cage, his opponent in the blue corner, boxing out of Trident, Ryan Hennessy.
Here we go, big boys. Elliot McGibbon against Ryan Hennessy. I was watching Elliot McGibbon during Ryan's walkout and he was eyeing him up the whole time. Beautiful takedown, straight into it.
No time wasted there for Elliot McGibbon. Puts his cards on the table. Wants this fight on the ground. I don't blame him.
Bit of
Hennessy using the cage there. Didn't save him though. It's quality jiu-jitsu here now to take the back of Ryan Hennessy.
20 seconds in and couldn't have been a more perfect start.
Yeah, beautiful control. So we've seen lots of guys getting takedowns tonight but not really able to consolidate the position, and Elliot McGibbon's just done that perfectly. Transitions to the back again.
This hook on the top leg as well is very very interesting. Super
control, allows you to turn your opponent away every time Ryan's trying to turn in. It's he's under the neck already. Well, he's not under the chin, sorry, but this could be over. Looks super tight. the face bar, but Ryan Hennessy's doing a great job of getting his hips away. Elliot Gibbon,
he did a good job of fighting the hands there.
Resets very well on the back, lines up the hips again.
Great control by Elliot. Good reversal from Hennessy. Ryan's done well to turn this around a little bit. Ryan's now looking for the back. Oh, I think someone's mouth guard just got on there.
Yeah, really impressed with the wrestling of Elliot. Coming out of a camp like Urban Kings, though, that shouldn't be a surprise. And again, being a middleweight, he's got great training partners in his coaches.
Good first round.
Obviously, there's a lot of energy expended when you're, attacking, chaining takedowns, trying to finish submissions. And it's always interesting to see how guys fade the more they wrestle.
Also, the adrenaline of, the feeling of almost getting the submission win. Feeling it so close, and then
that can be a
dumb.
big anticlimax in itself. How will Ryan Hennessy adapt now, and what will he do differently in this round to stop Elliot McGibbon getting those takedowns?
Oh, good round.
Straight back to the wrestling. I don't like it when guys come fighting for that underhook a little bit too early. Sometimes they'd be better utilising a crossface first, just to try and bring their opponent up a little bit.
I feel like going for the underhook straight away is a bit too defensive.
It's not that it's too defensive, it's that you're trying to bicep curl someone. An underhook has power because of the legs. Oh, nice.
Two nice shots here from
Ryan Hennessy starting to unload. But he cannot sleep on the striking of Elliot McGibbon. Through a knee to the body there, might have caught the head, but certainly not the intention of Ryan. Oh, big uppercut now. And if Ryan Hennessy can start to stop the takedowns, then the dynamic of this fight can change. And you just see the difference from round one to round two. The ability to finish. Start to slip away from you with these takedowns.
This cage work, it's like it takes so much energy from you.
I can't explain how hard it is if you're sitting at home and you don't really know what this guy's feeling like working for these takedowns. But look, with a minute left now, Ryan Hennessy's in a position where he can do good damage and take this round. Because the round was close enough.
Yeah.
And where does this leave the gas tank of Elliot McGibbon for round 3? Oh, he gets the takedown. And that is the sort of resilience you need in these type of fights. And conditioning.
Taking it back again. Oh! Ryan Hennessy doing a good job of fighting the hands.
Yeah, I think Elliot's got to be mindful here about not burning his arms out as well. Can he get under the chin?
Oh, this looks tighter.
Ryan Hennessy isn't going to give him anything for free.
When you're directly under your opponent like that with a rear naked choke, I mean, it looks like you can easily just slip it in, but the weight of your opponents.
Yeah, even that's tiring for you. I think Ryan potentially needs a finish now.
Big deep breath by Elliot McGibbon in this corner though. Well, from both guys, to be fair, it's a high pace. Like I said, when you mix in that much wrestling, especially on the cage, it really takes it out of you, man.
Doesn't matter what your level is, you're going to get tired.
Third and final round between Elliot McGibbon and Ryan Hennessy. Nice show of respect there.
Yeah. Again, you know, this is just more time for Elliot to recover here. He's just took 20 seconds. Oh, it was a nice spinning back kick to the body. Straight back to the body lock. Oh, too easy, mate. Yeah, that's the right way to describe it. Into half guard now. I think he's got the wrist right as well. Such smooth transitions to the back this whole fight from Elliot McGibbon.
Yeah, beautiful jiu-jitsu.
It's great to see when a guy's got his takedowns and his jiu-jitsu just working in tandem.
Elliot McGibbon's got time here.
And it's the classic with jiu-jitsu as well, you know, position before submission. It's one of those things. It's so easy to rush it, and you see people rush all the time in these good positions.
And he's got to be careful Ryan doesn't turn into him here. Straight back on top of him though.
So impressed with the grappling work of Elliot McGibbon here.
And for Ryan in those bottom positions, it's like smothering, you know, it's like drowning.
Look, this is professional level grappling in my opinion. And I know Ryan Hennessy is no slouch on the ground either. I can vouch for him. He's a well-rounded fighter. So, you know, credit to Elliot McGibbon. Back on the back again.
These transitions have been so elite.
He's adamant that this is going to be an RNC finish.
we were talking about this before, that the hardest submission to finish, the rear naked choke, but the most common.
Yeah.
And that's because
it's under the chin this time.
It's usually when guys give up. Ryan Hennessy has not given up. That was slick work by Elliot McGibbon. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone out.
He's gone.
Amazing finish.
Wow.
From Elliot McGibbon.
That was fantastic.
He was looking for that all night long.
He really was.
And he persevered and got it late in the third round.
So impressive.
like you said, that was a really high-level display of grappling in that fight.
And it's that hook on that top leg. I'm going back to the gym on Monday. That's the first thing I'm going to start drilling. And like you say, Dean, it's about having that control. He's controlling was controlling the body for if Ryan was going to turn in on it.
Yeah, you see guys sometimes they got 9 takedowns in a round. Well, that means they can't control a person. Most times I take one down. That's the only takedown I need. They're down now till the round's over. So, great show of the all-round grappling aspects of his game there from Elliot McGibbon. And do you know what? He didn't force the takedowns either. He got Ryan Hennessy's respect on the feet first, and that's important.
Absolutely. Nice show of camaraderie there between the two guys.
Yeah, again, 2 real top gyms.
I mean, these are the fights where, the corner cams are so important, right? You know what I mean? To see.
Yeah, I think Urban Kings have had a great night tonight as well.
Yeah, they have. I was just going to say, Dean, you can look at someone like Elliot McGibbon now. He's 6-2. He's clearly got like really high level jiu-jitsu and a good all-round game. He landed some nice strikes as well. When do you think he makes that step to being professional?
Like I said, his grappling to me is look professional standard. His stand-up, if I was his coach, I'd want him to just tidy his boxing up a little bit, and be happy to stick a guy like that into the pro ranks. Especially if the work ethic in the gym's there, and based on that performance, you'd assume it is, because if you can come and wrestle a guy like Ryan Hennessy for 9 minutes, he's super fit. Super fit.
Absolutely.
There's a reason wrestling's 2 3s in the Olympics, because if you couldn't have 3 5s, because everyone would be asleep. If you want it, you know what I mean? So
very true.
Wrestling for long periods is very energy sapping, and when you see a guy do it well, it's always impressive for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for these 2 warriors in the cage at the What an absolute battle that was. You should both be proud of yourselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now down to the decision.
The announcer thought it was going to decision. I think he was a bit off on that one.
Beautiful. Okay, you guys, I'm going to try and get a couple words with him backstage. I will leave you to it. I will be back very soon. Yeah, I'll chat to you soon.